Alright, hi everyone. So right now, I just wanted to be able to take a few minutes to show you and talk to you about buttons while making buttons, shift buttons, to be specific. Sorry about the wobbly camera. But the shift button themselves are something that I've worked together over the years, and within my hobby, which is what it really is, of shifting paradigms, of like tapping into the synchronistic nature of reality, either through pamphlets or doing conscious sign holding and having like business cards and stuff. The buttons are an incredibly useful tool for getting the word out there, connecting with people where we are. At the very least, you know, just like being able to have an experience with them outside of the expected regular bubble norm of society where everybody's kind of like in their own bubble, and this will like create the potential to merge bubbles between you and a stranger. Part of the reason, again, behind sharing them with you is the idea that these are tools to help instigate synchronistic scenarios through the fact that merely by having one of these bad boys in your pocket, it creates that opportunity where reality exists, where you are sharing it with someone. So in order for you to share it with someone, you have to come into their path. And if you have that symbol, if you have like the button, what the button symbolically represents to you. Shelby. Shelby says hello. So the buttons, again, they can actually be like a portal. A lot of the things through this website that I've been doing, the ParadigmShiftCenter.com, can be thought of as portal. That's kind of the best word. A portal is something that helps people see more of themselves, helps them continue their journey, and whatever that may be to them. So the buttons sync people up with the main website, obviously, by having them on the side, like that, and the radio ones on the other side. And basically being able to invite people to synchronize with this global project that is all about shifting paradigms, expanding consciousness. And they're incredibly useful for giving away as gifts. And each one of them has a specific, many potential conversations that can be started out of them. So for example, obviously the one I'm wearing, the Eye of Ra, or the Eye of Horus, whatever way you want to see it. But that in itself, I mean, as I'm still just making buttons, but you can see it, that one there is like what I think is becoming more symbolically recognized as a symbol simply for awakening, simply for conscious awakening. I mean, this whole idea of being like associated with Illuminati is only if we choose to see it as that. Nobody told us we have to see it as that. It was just like this collective decision where it sort of happened. So I mean, that's an interesting symbol among the many buttons that you can wear, one of my personal favorites. And these buttons, having these buttons, whether you're simply having them out on a table, you can give them to a friend like one-to-one, you can do them with the free hugs tactics, and the free hugs tactics is like an incredible opportunity and one of the most potent tactics that I've been working with through my years of doing all this stuff. And I encourage people to get the buttons. Like, the reason why I'm so adamant about like wanting to share the buttons is because I know they work. They're like so potent that you can actually just like know for a fact that you will be able to use them merely by having them. Just by having them in your possession, it creates this like reality where you have shared them, right? So if you align with that reality, and one of the ways to make that alignment is to obtain the shift buttons in the first place, of course. And we even do that, like, of course you can order them online through ParadigmShiftCenter.com/buttons, and a lot of people already know, but we do have the opportunity for people to win free shift buttons through the radio show every Sunday, and send a message to Facebook.com/ParadigmShiftRadio if you want to get synced up with that. And again, like, making these available is really important because it'll give people a chance to be like, you know, I've done a lot of research and stuff in my spare time. This is one example. I've done a lot of research and stuff in my spare time. Now I want to connect with other people, you know, which is where I was at too. And shift buttons are a great way to be able to do it. And actually, oh, this one's coming out now though. Check it. So that's again part of what I'm talking about. You get shift buttons with Triforces on them. Who wouldn't want a Triforce button? You know? So there's a lot of like, all the designs are ones that have been specifically chosen to evoke conversation. All of these things can evoke conversation in some way or another with strangers, again, like I said. And it helps us tap into our conscious remembrance. So I didn't want to really make this video that long to begin with, but again, just inviting you to experience, to create experiences for yourselves. And I guarantee you that like doing them with shift buttons is a very interesting thing, very exciting. So definitely. Alright, so let me just show you one last one. Here's another example of one that's interesting. This is like, technically, it's the Viking like sign for protection, and like this is something obviously that people will recognize as a sun wheel, aka sometimes recognized as a swastika. But even that's an interesting thing to bring up in conversation. Some people choose that, some people recognize that. And of course we got the other ones with the Flower of Life, which we do have some right here. It's a now button, it's a Bruce Lee button. Alien with mustache button. If there is a Flower of Life here. I don't know if there is. Let's kind of look into that one. 10 minutes later. I don't know, maybe I didn't know that. I'm just in the process of making new buttons. I don't see it. So I guess I don't have a Flower of Life one on me. I apologize for wasting your time. Paradigm shift sigil on a button. Bam. More viewers starting to like see this and be like, there is something there. Alien with a mustache button. Hilarious. Some people love it. One of my personal favorites. Alien with a mustache. This one goes way back. Bruce Lee button, you know, just like nice image of Bruce Lee. People like Bruce Lee, associated with his philosophies. Be water. Here's another cool one, like the time is now. The time is mon. But the time is now, so I mean, some people like that. It's a cool reminder. So anyways, check out and definitely obtain the paradigm shift buttons, the shift buttons for yourself, so that you can have those experiences for yourself. It's like, seriously, it's like an epic quest item that you add for your adventure. Going back to the idea that life is like an MMORPG. What are your skill sets? What are your tools? These things, these are tools. So how you use them is up to you, but I guarantee something will happen when you obtain some of these for yourself. Guaranteed. Pretty exciting. It really is. So I'm gonna end this video for now. Keep making buttons, and I look forward to, again, sharing these with you and hearing what experiences you manifest. Cool, looking forward to it. Good luck. Remember, the shift is us.